Welcome back. The mood around Minnesota may feel bleak right now, but we're also seeing moments of resilience and community strength. Here's just one example. The Minnesota National Guard sent us photos of their soldiers sharing coffee and donuts with demonstrators over the weekend at the Whipple Federal Building. Heidi Wigdahl shows us some of the other ways Minnesotans are stepping up to help their neighbors.
If Minnesota nice was a verb, it may look like this. In the heart of the Native American community in South Minneapolis, in response to the ice surge, Powwow Grounds and All My Relations Gallery has transformed into a community hub.
Everybody is coming together and creating new bonds with each other in our neighborhoods. And that's what's beautiful about this.
Rachel Dion Thunder, vice president of the Indigenous Protector Movement, says they're in their third week, receiving all kinds of donations, including from Senator Tina Smith.
Thanks for everything that you all are doing. There is so much fear that is being caused by these ICE agents just recklessly roving around our city, and yet you see people coming together in ways that I think give me a lot of hope.
Local influencer Sade Young put out a call for coats for those being released in the cold from the Whipple building. Dropped off at local restaurants Relish and American Pie Pizza, Young received enough to fit a semi-truck.
I'm so impressed. Our community makes me want to cry.
I'm heartbroken by what's happening in my state and my city that I call home, but I am also feeling a lot of hope.
Yusra Mahamud has been helping local businesses impacted by ice.
My nervous system is like distraught. I'm very overwhelmed. At the same time, I am also inspired and I'm super motivated to continue to push this fight and do what I do every day because I am with Minnesotans.
Minnesota nice, not a phrase, but an action.
They're accepting donations here at Powwow Grounds. We have more information at KARE11.com. In Minneapolis, I'm Heidi Wigdahl, KARE 11 News.
Starting today, McDonald's is going vintage and bringing back the famous Changeables Happy Meal from the 80s. For a limited time, customers can get the Happy Meal that includes Transformer-like toys. While they look like menu items, these toys can be turned into other figures, such as dinosaurs or robots. And there are 16 versions you can choose from. The Changeable Happy Meal was first introduced in 1987. As we continue to count down to the Winter Games, our own Alicia Lewis and Jason Hackett are taking on one of the most popular sports, curling. After learning the basics, it was time for them to hit the ice. Take a look.
When I teach a class down here, one of the first things I have the people do is before they even step on the ice, get into that lunge position. So if you watch some of our members curling, they're kind of in a lunge position when they throw the stones. Left foot forward. Yep, there you go. And you should just kind of look like this. Right? That's what you should be like when you're throwing a stone. And this foot goes forward, and that foot should stay in the hack. And then you can use these, have these rocks out in front of you, and you can use those to kind of help keep your balance. Here you go. Get that foot forward a little bit. That foot forward a little bit. Forward. You want all your weight on this foot. So, that was pretty good. You're up. Next. Oh, that's perfect. That is perfect. I got bad news. She's head of the class right now. That's how you add that rotation to get that rock to curl, right? Is by adding that rotation.
But not too much. You don't have to.
Not too much. You don't want it to spin 12 times, 15 times down the ice. You want it to spin like 3 to 5 times. Should we add that to the delivery now? We got our sweeper. Let's see if we can get it where it needs to be. All right, Kevin. Sweep hard. Hard. There you go. There you go. That's beautiful. That was beautiful.
I think you can tell who's from northern Wisconsin and who's from Florida right there. With just 10 days left before the opening ceremony of the Milan Cortina Games, the excitement is also building across Italy. NBC's Claudio Lavagna reports from Milan.
With only 10 days to go, the Winter Olympics opening ceremony here in Milan, the city is ready for what organizers promise it to be the greatest show on earth. Milan is plastered with posters about the Olympics, and people here are bracing for the excitement, sure, but also for the disruption that the Olympics may bring to this city with road closures and, of course, the friendly invasion of athletes and spectators. In the meantime, after it crisscrossed Italy on Monday, the Olympic flame arrived in the other host city of this Winter Olympics, Cortina, a mountain resort about 150 miles from here. And the torch arrived there exactly 70 years to the day since the opening ceremony of the last time the Winter Olympics were held there, January 26th, 1956. But the big day here in Milan will be the opening ceremony of this year's winter edition, February the 6th, when the headliners will be Mariah Carey and the Italian tenor Andrea Bocelli, among others. But the real stars will be the 1,200 volunteers who will perform that night. Some are professional actors and dancers, but most will be regular people who, for one night only, will perform in front of a live audience of 60,000 people in the city's main stadium and the hundreds of millions who are expected to tune in from around the world. Claudio Lavanga, NBC News, Milan.
Stick with us. More news and weather's coming up after the break.